different type of video today. I've been actually meaning to do this, not like this, but this. I just haven't got to it. Progress the story further. Just have to figure out how to get all the way up there. Acheron isn't exactly leveled up, but she can one-shot, so... Oh no, I'm stuck. I forget where to go from here. Do I need to turn this thing off? Yes, I do. I'm not gonna listen to those. I already listened to them.
Oh, this place must have been a beautiful courtyard in the past.
Please excuse me. I am but a scholar from a distant land who had the misfortune of falling into the River of Souls and turned into a member of the dead.
Huh? This one seems to know that she's already dead.
Oh, I was merely speculating, but it seems I was right. And you, I recognize you. You're the Holy Maiden of Death from Idonia, right?
Are they not supposed to know that they're dead?
I'm sorry. I cannot bring you back to life. However, should you desire it, I can end your prolonged limbo.
I'm well aware of that. Even if you were able to revive me, I would never choose that option. That's because I didn't fall into the River of Souls by accident. Instead, I leaped into it to seek my death.
Why?
If you could see the life I've led, then you would not reproach me so. My life was far too miserable.
Heard of Castrus's backstory?
I did not expect things to stay the same even in death. What a joke. In escaping my mortal life, I've entered a millennium of pain instead. Circe's above. What cowards humans are. For we fear both life and death simultaneously.
I'm sorry. I'm also powerless to answer that question.
That's all right, Holy Maiden. At least you are able to respond to me. Please, grant me death. Circe's above. Does this count as thinking till the moment I die?
I have seen too many farewells. Her distress is quite commonplace. There are those who will end their lives over what seems to be the smallest of worries.
Wandering around for all those years around other people who are also dead when you intended to escape. Still, compared to Castrus's.
For some people, this power that I possess is a blessing rather than a curse. But I never managed to convince myself of that. Cass, are you still trying to create a world without death? Yes, because when placed under time's vast scales, there is no worry in this world that cannot be solved.
I can't agree, but it's Castrus, so I want to be a little nice.
This is a wish that I've held for almost a millennium. My mind might have changed once upon a time if people managed to strike up a friendship with me. But I've never been more firm in my conviction. Now that I've learned about your near-death state, it is my duty to wipe death from the face of this world.
I keep on forgetting that we accidentally, well not accidentally, we touched her. So now we're basically waiting to die. This is why I like Acheron.
Stream forth.
The only reason why I pulled for her. I don't actually use her.
Wow, this place is so spacious. Is this the kingdom's vault?
Yeah, these type of
Broken
structures make me think
stairs,
of boss
blocked
battles coming.
paths. This place is gonna fall down soon. Do we need to enter that doorway to climb even higher? There seems to be a person. Oh, more like a soul guarding it. But how should we get up there?
We walk. If this was Genshin, I'd just climb. Why are they always facing away?
It again. Oryx's 8 always appears in times like this. How convenient.
They're always facing
Look,
away.
There's even a platform lift over there.
I would use Hyacinth instead of Link, but I don't have her leveled up yet. The relics are still 0. Because I feel like Link is a better healer.
A chest of the past has been left behind, but none of its treasures remain inside.
Chest.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Wait, what if the miracle suddenly loses its effect? Mem, do you really want me to answer that?
We'd fall and die if it stopped working.
Stay back. Don't come any closer. Don't come near me.
Why does he look so panicked? Did the black tide monsters frighten him? Or is he actually scared of his own extraordinary power?
Can those black tide monsters still get people who are dead?
There's no need to be alarmed. We're just passing by the area. See? None of us look threatening.
You have a point. Although, while this might once have been the royal vault, it's since been plundered empty. So please go away right this instant.
You've misunderstood us. We simply heard your shouts as we were passing by, then decided to come over to find out what happened.
My goodness. Did I really yell out loud? How rude of me. I'm sorry to have bothered you. I merely saw a warrior. While that spirit didn't harm me, his blows really packed a hefty punch.
A warrior? Could it be?
Wait a minute. You seem to be quite different from him. Are you actually alive? How can you walk around here while alive?
It's a long story. We're here to seek an audience with Thanatos.
Thanatos? Who's that?
Is it possible that he's also living in the era before death descended?
Death. Could it be that you are here to defeat the evil dragon Pollock?
That's its name, Pollux?
Pollux. Is that the embodiment of No. Death?
According to the warriors under the Centurion's command, that evil dragon has been dead for quite a while. The curse that condemns people to death didn't originate from it. But they saw a girl within the dragon's embrace, and she is the true Reaper.
Pray tell, where is that girl right now?
I've heard that the Queen spared no effort in bringing her back to the castle. Her Majesty intends to control all of Amphorius with this unprecedented power. As for whether this rumor is true, well, no one knows.
It seems like this place is full of nothing but rumors.
You have my thanks for the invaluable insight that you've given us. Please, treat this touch as a token of my gratitude.
Are you... Thank you.
This is his.
What is this?
Then you granted him death? That isn't like you. You would have refused even if I commanded you to do so.
I don't know. I did it out of sympathy, believing that I wouldn't be racked with agony, but I am still in a state of turmoil.
Sympathy? Sympathy for that youth who triumphed in every battle?
I can't tell if I'm supposed to hate this person or like them.
That young man was favored by Talantin, who taught him a move that will defeat any mortal enemy with a single blow and emerge victorious every time. He could rely on that move to always achieve victory during Era Chrysia. However, now that death has descended upon the mortal realm, that divine swordplay also means he can send others to death at will. In other words,
You feel that he's similar to you?
yes. Since he can never be inferior to others in martial combat, death would be the inevitable outcome every time he strikes. That's why he approached me and pleaded. Pleaded for me to put an end to all of this.
You are perhaps feeling lost from making your peace with death in so abrupt a manner.
I have not made peace with death. I've seen the people of Idonia stand tall and proud in the face of death. Even before the fated finale arrived, they were already content with the lives that they'd lived. They had such proud expressions. Expressions that made me believe death would be an insult to these mortals if the concept is truly a power that a god had carelessly cast down upon the world. Perhaps death's authority was never meant to exist in this world. Just like I shouldn't exist.
I don't think there's any backstory that can top hers. Maybe Acheron.
I won't refute your beliefs for now, but would you be interested in listening to a story of mine? It's a fairy tale from foreign lands, told by the person who brought you to me in that ice field long ago. A tale told by the Queen of Styxia.
What? Wait a minute. That means the girl born in the dragon's embrace, the personification of death these souls talked about. That's you, Cass?
I've already had an inkling for a while now. But I honestly have no memories of Styxia. My memories only begin after Aminet brought me to Idonia.
I mean, I kind of figured she was the girl that was in that little... because people kept saying it. Well, not saying it, but hinting at it.
Keep moving forward. Always.
It's yet another eulogistic butterfly. Are we getting closer to the Netherrealm?
What do you do? Gotta say, wow, that was a voice crack.
Shut up. Just shut up. Even if that girl is evil, there's no reason for you to absolve that monster. It was the both of them, who trapped us in this crevice between life and death.
Don't be scared. They haven't noticed us at all.
Whoa, I forget these guys exist.
Could you be the scions of Styxia?
Wait, they know what a scion is?
Did you hear about the great work that I'm doing here, and have thus arrived to give me the last material that I need for transmutation?
Great work?
Have you heard of the great name of Pollux, perchance?
You don't have to describe it like that, miss.
You have? Then that's good. During the Age of Myth, a time likely before your birth, I was the unsurpassed zenith of alchemy that none could reach. On the shoals of the River of Souls, I shall make Pollux soar again and bring death back to the world.
I don't know why he reminds me of a mix between Dr. Ratio and Anaxa.
But didn't that dragon already bring death to the world?
Oh, looks like you don't know the whole picture. Well, it's true that the missing girl can grant death to mortals. Pollux, the one who delivered her onto this world, makes it so that humankind cannot die.
So, it's just as I feared.
I was not listening at all. What happened?
This is my guess. The deceased are supposed to drift down the River of Souls until they reach the end of the West Winds. But this River of Souls was blocked by Pollux's fall.
That's right. That's why it's imperative that I bring the dragon back to the mortal realm and make it soar the skies again. I have long since prepared my alchemical matrix in the tower. Although, I am still missing the most crucial material of all. That final ingredient, the final sacrifice, is none other than the girl who lives out her days with death.
Huh? What's going on? You didn't touch him, did you?
I know that I am no longer capable of carrying out that task. Take this, all of you, and please fulfill that great undertaking on my behalf.
If I think it's what it say I think you're saying, I'm not gonna kill Cass.
This.
We had been inebriated in Fagusa's feast for too long before we began to seek divine bestowed death, so that we could be freed from the whims of fate. However, that brought doom upon us. Instead of summoning a supreme god, we encountered a monster that cut off the River of Souls. That detestable dragon Pollux denied all the dead from the gates of the Nether Realm. Unable to rest in peace, these departed spirits engulfed Styxia like a roaring tide. As a result, my city and its people no longer exist. That child is the only person whom I managed to save. Born within the evil dragon's abdomen, she has possessed the talent of death since her birth. She must have been granted to us by the gods as a chance for us to atone for our sins. Please, you must nurture her to adulthood and prevent her from experiencing all of the suffering that we went through.
Well, that didn't turn out so good, did it?
I promise that I will care for her as a mother, that I will protect her from the evils of death.
Again, that didn't turn out well, now did it?
By Fagusa above, thank you for your kindness. As her mother, please bless this child with a name before I am swept away by the River of Souls. Please, let me know how I should address her in my next life.
Oh, like how a transient raven butterfly, a fleeting papilio castor, perches on the twig of death. Castorus.
name comes from?
The sound's back. What is making that ruckus?
Probably the dragon.
Ah, living ones, don't waste your time bickering. The Netherrealm's wrath is falling upon you.
Black Tide Creations. When did they... Miss, please fight them with caution.
Be careful not to suffer the same fate as those Black Tide creatures.
Everyone,
My
hide
Acheron
behind
is
me.
not leveled up.
I weep for the departed.
Oh, that damage is... That hurts.
Who shall fall?
This is much more better. I like this.
Trust me.
Please cherish the time. Sleep now.
Oh, there's so many of them. How
It's
are
a
we
good thing I
holding
saved
up?
this.
Pollux.
Life is in the dead souls. Return to dust.
There's two of them.
Our souls. For the feast of strife.
Why is Mighty here?
On their triumphant return.
Has he always been here?
You?
Lord Mighty?
Why is he glowing?
Lord Mighty. You've been through some tough battles once again.
That black tide is endless. My death is only temporary.
Wait, he died?
I will find my path of return and go back to the world of the living and continue my protection.
Lord Mighty, I have always wanted to. Why does death reject you?
I'm the one resisting it. I must resist the temptation to go with the flow. I'll go against the current and kill my way out of this cursed nether realm. That is my destiny.
It seems like he's completely focused on resisting the temptation of the dead's whispers. He's working hard every minute to deny death. It seems his battlefield is not limited to the world of the living. Lord Mighty, are you willing to travel with us? We're headed for the Matrix inside that tower to summon Thanatos from their prolonged concealment.
Thanatos. Challenge. Death.
That's right. If we can work together and defeat them, you won't have to be troubled by the curse of immortality any longer.
Let's go together, Castoris. Let the person who has brushed against death countless times guide your way.
Cass, are you sure you want to do this? The alchemist said he wanted you to be a sacrifice.
I'm not afraid. There's no reason for us to turn back anymore. Rather than standing still, taking action is by far the better option. Perhaps fate might take pity on us today and show some compassion.
Yeah, I'm gonna end it there. This is way too long.